Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do the the Aquarius June Tarotscope. So keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright, Aquarius, let us see what you've got going on for the month of June. Any messages your guides want you to know right now? I feel like there's a message to check in with yourself. Keep checking in with, I need to figure out how to get this to stop wobbling. Keep checking in with yourself. I know that sounds silly, but how am I doing? What do I want? Am I taking action towards the things that I want? Am I settling? But take time throughout the month just to keep checking in with yourself. Almost to make sure that you are that you are lining yourself up with your goals and you're not getting too swept up in other people's needs and other people's expectations. I almost feel like it's almost and I'm getting chills. It's it really is that easy. If you've been waiting, you've been when are my blessings coming? When is this going to change? When is it going to be my time? You've been waiting for all of these things to shift. And it's all you need to do, if you want this energy to come towards you, you have to start shifting the focus to yourself. That's it. That's all you have to do. And not in the sense of what you're doing wrong or what you need to do differently, not in the sense of being overly critical of yourself or being hard on yourself. But just checking in with yourself. How am I doing today? How am I feeling today? Have I been drinking water? Have I been taking care of myself? Simple things like that. It's I almost feel that you grew up in an environment or in the mindset that if you want something, if you want people to love you, you have to give everything you have to other people in order to get just basic in return. You weren't necessarily, you were raised to believe that focusing on yourself or checking in with yourself wasn't really important, or you were raised to believe that your emotions weren't important, or you were raised to believe that your dreams are ridiculous. And so you have a tendency because of that not to really focus on yourself or make yourself the priority. And that is the very thing that is preventing things from coming towards you. Let's see if we can get more clarity on that. Yeah, it's you're on the path, moving towards success. You know what it is that you want. you've kind of like, you've made the changes, you've gotten yourself into this really positive transition. But it's almost like you're instantly like settling for less. You've made all of these changes. You're waiting for these blessings to come in. But then when something that is like half of what you want presents itself, you're like, well, I have to take what I can get. Or it's even like, it's like, if I'm not grateful for every little thing that I get, then I'm going to be punished. And obviously, yes, we're supposed to be grateful. But you also don't have to accept things that aren't in alignment with your goals and what you want. I'm also getting this message too. It's like you've been working towards like manifesting something. You've been working towards like wanting to be successful in something, and you've been following like all these rules that are set out before you, right? You listen to people speak, you listen to guidance on how to manifest, like all, like you're following all the rules, right? But it's almost like the next step is not about following other people's path or other people's direction or other people's guidance. Like you've evolved past that. And now it's time for you to start following like your own inner compass. Because you're meant to go a little bit further with that. Yeah, it's like the guidance that you have been following thus far has gotten you to a good space. It's gotten you kind of in alignment. But the path forward, you're Aquarius. You are the definition of authenticity. You are what authenticity is, right? And authenticity is the highest vibration there is. When you embody your authenticity, you can manifest anything. And so it's almost like this path that you've been on has been, guided by other people. It's come from like guidance that has come from other people, and that's not a bad thing, right? That's how we learn. But you've learned everything that you need to learn from this outside kind of source, right? And now it's time to move forward in your authenticity. That's what's going to kind of help you break through to that next level. It's like bringing your true authenticity forward. All right, see if we can get a little more detail. Yeah, the Star card, that is you. That's your wish fulfillment. It's like following your own guidance moving forward. You're showing up as the Lovers. So it's like you're choosing a new path. You're connecting to your purpose. This being the energy for you this month, it's like the Lovers obviously is the energy of a very significant relationship. It's a very significant soul connection, but it's also like it also represents like very significant decisions and choices being presented to you. And the Lovers is kind of like, usually it's depicted as like Adam and Eve, right? And Adam and Eve had the choice to choose their higher calling or choose the path based on fear, right? And choosing the path based on fear would be doing what other people are telling you to do and not really listening to your own heart, right? And I feel like that's where you're at this month, is like walking on your own personal path, choosing to move towards your purpose. The challenge is the Seven of Cups, and so just not being sure, feeling uncertain, not being sure what opportunities are available to you, not being sure what direction to take. Seven of Cups is also like, you know, not really feeling emotionally settled or emotionally satisfied, not really connecting to what your true desires are. Seven of Cups like will have this beautiful desire for something, but the deeper you desire something, the more you're going to also dip into your fear, right? And once you kind of touch on that fear, you're going to start seeing like everything that could possibly go wrong, and it's going to disconnect you from that desire. And I kind of feel like you need to like reconnect with your desire. And I feel like you feel that you've done that in the past, and it's not really brought you the best outcome, especially in relationships. But I kind of feel like in your past relationship, you were trying to become what you thought that person wanted or needed or would accept. And moving forward, you can't be in that space. You have to be willing to show up completely unapologetically as yourself. And I feel like 100% you have a new path in front of you. You have the opportunity in front of you. But because of this kind of like unsettled emotional world, because of your unsettled emotional world, there's more of a focus on the things that you've lost or the things that aren't going well. And that, there's a lot of focus on the loss or the potential of loss. And it's making it difficult for you to see the opportunities in front of you. I feel like there's a need to check in with yourself this month and go through everything that you're doing, everything that you're wanting, all of your goals, and just like reevaluate, like, is this really something that I want, or is this something that I used to want and I don't want anymore? Is this way of doing things really beneficial to me, or am I just doing it because somebody told me that this is what would work? And I feel like it's like you're needing to kind of examine how you routinely move through life, how you routinely move towards your goals, and kind of like reevaluate like what is truly authentic to you and what is not authentic to you. Because you're kind of being guided to, again, step on a new path, but stepping on this new path is your authentic path, but it's all very foreign. It's like a brand new energy, and I feel like that's something that you might not necessarily be completely comfortable with. But it's like, don't wait for it to become so bad Don't wait for things to fall apart before you make the change. Don't wait for it to get so bad that you have no choice but to choose another path. For some of you, I feel like you've been making all this effort to kind of like get towards this goal. And you've been like pulling yourself out of survival mode, right? And now you're sitting in this space where you're no longer in survival mode, which is a good thing, but it's almost like you don't know how to necessarily function outside of survival mode. And so it's almost like, without realizing it, like you're procrastinating and you're putting things off because you don't know how to function unless things are chaotic. And you're being guided to just kind of be very careful of that this month. Yeah, what you're not seeing is like there's a cycle that has continued to repeat itself. There's a cycle that you have pulled yourself out of, but you're at risk of kind of dipping back into that cycle because you're not connecting. You're not completely connecting with yourself, with your goals, with your dreams, with your desires. And so this month is like, it's like you've been asking, like, you know, how come things aren't fair? When is it my time? When is it my turn? And this month is the month for you to kind of restore balance, to get what's rightfully yours. But it requires you working through these fears, working through these insecurities, working through this kind of very traditional way of doing things. It's almost like you have to get out of reacting to the environment around you and start stepping forward in your environment as your authentic self each and every single time. All right, let me see if there's any more messages that want to come through with this. Yeah, it's like you're showing up Hangman, Lover's card, the Fool card. It's like the path is in front of you. Like the path is in front of you. The new path is in front of you. What you want is in front of you, but it's almost like you're waiting. You don't know how to get on that path. You're waiting for the opportunity. You're waiting for something to be shown to you. You're waiting for the blessings to come. But it's like you have to open your heart to it. And opening your heart to it means almost like bringing your authentic self to the forefront. It's like you don't realize how much you're disconnecting yourself from the world around you. You're wondering why this relationship's not coming together, or you can't connect to the right people. You're wondering why this blessing is not coming into you, but it's like you're not bringing your true authentic self to the forefront, or you're not even like checking in with yourself. You're not even asking like what you want. And by tuning into that, that's going to change everything. Love you guys. Have a good month.